about the voice.
Okay, so on the show, I loved your hair, makeup, outfits, especially
Thank you.
I don't know what you would call it, the black one.
The cat suit?
Yeah, the cat suit.
Everybody loves the cat suit.
So were you able, do you have a wardrobe to pick from and someone do your hair, makeup, and everything?
Well, the team that we had in Chicago was a little bit different than the team that we had in California to do the hair and makeup.
Okay.
But the stylists were always the same. And for the purposes of the show, they go by the next style house. But the main stylist is Stephanie Lane, and she has this awesome team, Sharon Gilligan and Martine Granby, and Amy Diamond, and they all helped with selecting like clothes that they thought would fit me as a person, and then I would go through the clothes and be like, okay, I want to wear that, like not that too much, and we would try on clothes, and we would have hour fittings like once every 2 days, and it was really the most fun. I felt like I was getting married every time. I was like, okay, I love this dress, yes, say yes to this dress, and then we would choose another outfit. And then for the hair and makeup in Chicago, Gloria Estefan's people did my hair and makeup.
Okay.
And then
that is so cool.
Yeah. She's got a wonderful hairstylist named Georgina and a great makeup artist named Sydney, who also does Kim Kardashian's makeup, and he does a lot of people's makeup. And they, like, every time they would see me, they'd be like, okay, we think that this is what you should do, and I'd, kind of talk about it with the other makeup artists, and we would execute it. So they were really helpful with all my looks.
Okay, I kept thinking, because I also have an old school Sicilian dad. I wonder what her dad is thinking.
Oh no, my dad was.
Okay,
my dad understands that when you're performing, you're in a different place. You're a different person. You kind of have like the Sasha Fierce element to you.
Okay.
You're not, if I were to dress like that on the street, people would be like, where is she going? I would never do that. But when it comes to entertaining a crowd of people, you have to bring it up that much more to really, like, you have to bring a glam factor to it. And my dad loved it. He was like, I'm so happy, like, this is so cool, this is what you wanted to do your whole life. Like, he also wanted to do that, so I think he didn't mind.
Okay. So are there any backstage secrets or gossip you could share with us that happened?
No gossip, no backstage. We really all got along so well, and there was nothing that I would be like, oh my god, I would never. If I had a second chance, I would do the whole show over again, because it was so much fun, and I love all the people that I was able to work with, from the producers down to the crew, like, just everyone was awesome.
Okay, so was it weird watching yourself on TV? Do you ever feel?
It's
you
funny
probably
because
don't feel
I
self-conscious.
don't like watching myself back. I love performing, and I'm so excited to get on a stage and do what I do. But when it comes to like watching the episode back, I'm like, no, I don't want to watch it. I'll go into the other room.
Yeah.
But I always end up watching it because I want to critique myself, and obviously everyone is their own harshest critic, but I always want to pinpoint, okay, this is an area that I can work on, especially after the first show aired. There's a difference between getting on stage and performing in a venue and the acoustics in the venue, and then translating it through television. It's two completely different things. So what you think you hear in the venue, and then it translates onto TV, and you're like, oh, is that off key? So I watch them just to be like, okay, there's an area that I need to work on. What else do I need to fix in order for it to, convey properly through TV?
Okay. All right. So is it the same thing like American Idol, where you get your songs? How did you choose your songs?
Well, I chose a list of songs that I really was interested in performing, and I would send them to the producers, and it's a big process to be on one of these TV shows, because the producers have a huge job of clearing the songs. So they, have to send them to the record labels and be like, can we use this song for a TV show? And a lot of people don't know that. They think, oh, well, why did they pick that song? They should have just done another song. But, it's not always easy to get clearance on a song that you want. However, the producers were great about being like, okay, you want that song? Go ahead, perform it. Like, here, we have the rights to it. You can do it.
All right. Yeah. So is there any flirting going on with Joe Jonas and Nelly backstage?
No,
I can kind of see you and Nelly. I think that would be a cute couple.
That's really funny. Nelly is actually dating Ashanti.
Okay.
And I think they've been together for a while. Nelly is the sweetest person. You know, you see Nelly and you're like, oh, he's a rapper. He must be so tough and hard and whatever. But honestly, he is one of the coolest people. So down to earth. So just nice. But it was a very mentor-mentee relationship between all of the judges and all of the, or not judges, all of the mentors and all of the contestants. And with Joe Jonas, it was funny because I would always pick on him, just because naturally, I don't know, maybe he's an easy target. No, but he's a sweetheart too. He's one of the nicest people, and they all deserve all the success they have because they're legitimately the sweetest individuals.
Okay. So if you maintain a relationship with your mentors, with especially Gloria Estefan, you still you email her,
Oh
text
yeah,
her?
no, I have Gloria's number. I have
That's awesome.
most of the contact information for everyone. And the other night, John Rich emailed me. He's like, "Hey, I got a concert in Chicago. You want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, so we went. I took my boyfriend and we hung out on John Rich's tour bus for a little bit, and talked a little bit, caught up since the show. And he's one of the coolest people because he really knows what he's doing, and he has like real legitimate insight on how to run a music career. And so we were talking a lot about that, and and with Gloria too. Like, I text her and she texts back right away, and she's like, "Come to my house in Miami." Like, I love Gloria's like family now. She came to my house, okay? Like, she came.
I was thinking about that. Did you have to have like a cleaning crew come in and clean your house? Like,
No.
We
keep our house very clean.
Okay, I was just gonna say, have Gloria Estefan come to your house.
No,
very prepared.
well, we didn't know that she would show up. We didn't know
Okay.
who would show up. So obviously, the way we live is always very clean. But when she came over, it was like, like a guest. Come on in.
Okay.
Let's make some espresso. And she made espresso with my dad, and hung out with my sisters, and we just had a good time.
Okay, so now that you have so many contacts in the music business, what's next for you?
Well, right now I am putting out some covers on YouTube of songs that are, popular on the radio at the moment, because I feel like that's a great way to connect with the audiences that were following me on the Next, and to, give them a thank you. Like, they want to hear music. They liked what I did, and I'm so appreciative of that. I love all of my fans, and I get so many wonderful messages every day from all the people that were watching me, and so I want to be like, thank you, here's some new music that you guys can listen to. So the first cover that I'm going to be putting out, I am not going to let anyone know what it is,
Okay.
but it'll be out next week or so, and that's like November 1st-ish, October 31st-ish.
Okay, well, that's all the questions Em had. Did you want to say anything to your fans that love you so much?
Yes, I wanted to say thank you so much for the support and for the love and all the wonderful messages. I am just like so overwhelmed with emotion reading everything that you guys said to me throughout the show, and I'm just so blessed to have had this experience. And thank you. And don't forget, work hard towards whatever you believe in, because it will happen for you. You never give up. Just because somebody tells you that it's going to be a hard road doesn't mean that you stop there. You have to keep going, and it will pay off, and it'll pay off big. So,
Okay, thank you, Em readers.
thank
Bye.
you. Bye.